Forsooth the land was of one language, and of the same speech. And when they went forth from the east, they found a field in the land of Shinar, and they dwelled therein. And one said to his neighbor, Come ye, and make we tile stones, and bake we those with fire. And they had tile for stones, and pitch, either strong glue, for mortar. And they said, Come ye, and make we to us a city, and a tower, whose highness stretch till heaven, and make we solemn our name, before that we are parted into all lands. Forsooth the Lord came down to see the city, and the tower, which the sons of Adam builded. And he said, Lo, the people is one, and one language is to all. And they have begun to make this, neither they shall cease of their thoughts, till they fill those in work. Therefore come ye, go we down, and shame we their tongue. Therefore come ye, go we down, and shame we there the tongue of them, that each man hear not the voice of his neighbor. And so the Lord separated them from that place into all lands, and they ceased to build the city. And therefore the name thereof was called Babel, for the language of all earth was confounded there. And from thence the Lord scattered them on the face of all countries. These be the generations of Shem. Shem was 100 years when he begat Arphaxad, 2 years after the great flood. And Shem lived after that he begat Arphaxad 500 years, and begat sons and daughters. Forsooth Arphaxad lived 35 years, and begat Salah. And Arphaxad lived after that he begat Salah 303 years, and begat sons and daughters. And Salah lived 30 years, and begat Eber. And Salah lived after that he begat Eber 403 years, and begat sons and daughters. Soothly Eber lived 34 years, and begat Peleg. And Eber lived after that he begat Peleg 430 years, and begat sons and daughters. And Peleg lived 30 years, and begat Reu. And Peleg lived after that he begat Reu 209 years, and begat sons and daughters. And Reu lived 32 years, and begat Sereg. And Reu lived after that he begat Sereg 207 years, and begat sons and daughters. Soothly Sereg lived 30 years, and begat Nahor. And Sereg lived after that he begat Nahor 200 years, and begat sons and daughters. Forsooth Nahor lived 29 years, and begat Terah. And Nahor lived after that he begat Terah 119 years, and begat sons and daughters. And Terah lived 70 years, and begat Abram, Nahor, and Haran. Soothly these be the generations of Terah. Terah begat Abram, Nahor, and Haran. Forsooth Haran begat Lot. And Haran begat before Terah his father, in the land of his nativity, in Ur of Chaldees. Forsooth Abram and Nahor wedded wives. The name of the wife of Abram was Sarai, and the name of the wife of Nahor was Milcah, the daughter of Haran, father of Milcah, and father of Iscah. Soothly Sarai was barren, and had no children. And so Terah took Abram his son, and Lot, the son of Haran, his son, and Sarai, his daughter-in-law, the wife of Abram his son, and led them out of Ur of Chaldees, that they should go into the land of Canaan. And they came unto Haran, and dwelled there. And the days of Terah were made 200 years and 5, and he was dead in Haran.